Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is our 10th episode of AppCast, so this is the 10th game we've actually covered. Now, on the 9th episode on Fantasy War Tactics R, there was a comment, and I would suggest you guys go there, and I had a debate with someone about the methods of free-to-play games, like paying for it and stuff like that. And normally I took the stance of a person who didn't want to pay. I understand that these games are owned by companies that need to make money somehow. And we already know the concept of whales. They're the minority that really help fund these games, while you have smaller spenders like myself and Fire Emblem, who spend every so often, but not whenever they want. But through that, I've learned how to change my critiquing system a bit and my reviewing system, and I'm going to try to open up a way of saying this is a feasible option to pay for if you want to do it. And I'm only going to, again, I still think you should put more time in first. And if time really isn't getting you anywhere, then maybe money. Or if it is a very excellent product, I feel that money is not an option. I mean, not, ooh, that's wrong. Money is always an option too, if you feel the game is really good and you want to support the game. And that's only if it's a really good game that's not trying to shill itself to you every so and so. So today's game, and that was a long little spiel, but just to let you guys know, I love getting people who will challenge my opinions. And I think there's a difference between critique and people just ragging on you or trolling and stuff like that. The person there gave me honest critiques and their side of things, and I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, I want to just change things up. Not too much. I'm still going to review the game and give you an overview of everything else, and then kind of wrap up. But I've changed my thoughts on just payment and money and how it affects us as gamers on this free-to-play market. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to it. I've done my little spiel for a little too long. Anyway, Rogue Life, made by Hidea, a company I don't really know about, so they seem smaller. This one only has 500,000 downloads on the Android store. I don't know on the Apple store. But let's go ahead and look at their read more, just to see what they're about. Okay, so it's pretty basic stuff. We don't have a lot to really cover here. Features, easy to play action, very much so. Story, once upon a time, basic story. And then the prices are from $1 to $100. This is a Korean game. Like most of these, they're Korean. Let's go ahead and look at their art. Customized legendary warriors, studying, cooking, mining, and fishing. Why is mining and fishing bigger than studying? Well, I don't think studying is a very cool aspect of any game. Except Persona. Persona does it kind of well. Real life in RPG. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Real life in RPG. Real life in role-playing game. What? And here's some screenshots of the action. Some other stuff here. And some nice art. I would say that's some nice art. The art keeps varying. You see like this art, which is really cool, but then you have this chibi art. I'm not sure who the real artist is for the game. Hopefully they have a uniform artist. They have a lot of screenshots. Alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and check out some reviews. I always feel if we just check out a little bit of them and get some sort of idea of what people think. Wow, it almost has 1,000 1-stars. Jeez Louise. Okay, Chak Yuk, you should develop more adventure map. Alright. I'm not gonna criticize someone on their spelling. He doesn't seem like he's English. And Monster, not remodel or change color. It's so boring when you play the same gameplay in every day. If you made some crop that you could develop your fruit or magic and sell it to the player. Okay. Hello Chalk, thank you for sending us your feedback. Well, suggestion for a development team. That means they're not going to do anything about it. It's like, that means they're not going to do a single thing about it. We'll send it to our development team. Yeah, it's not changing. It's a nice game, good playing, blah 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 blah. Once in a while I play it, crash, another, Flawed system, I've been suspended for doing nothing. I just logged into my account and said I'm suspended. The hell? I didn't even get the 5S wings you're randomly suspended. I didn't get my account. It's almost 3 weeks. I PM'd the GMs in my server, but still no actions. We're sorry for the inconvenience and you're in line with your concern. Well, at least they have that kind of thing. Been playing for 5 months. I enjoy the update, especially your mileage event. Sadly, I'm getting bored since you guys haven't added a new rogue character. Okay, we will have future updates. Okay, bug, game, open, title, all, nothing else. Okay, we're seeing quite a bit of low stars, which is kind of worrisome. If you want to put ads, at least make sure they work properly. Mobile Strike ad only gives a gem once. then for the next 10 times doesn't get gems whatsoever. It may be a device. Wow. This is the same stuff, same problem as Eric. Wow. Kind of interesting. See, look. How many? Wow. Okay. Well, let's just get into the game. The game will speak. Oh, hero armpits free right now? Let me not get distracted. Let's get into the game and we'll see for ourselves. Where do we even start? There's all this stuff here. Let's go in the house. Okay, so this is our house. As you progress in the game, it'll get more and more like advanced. Like more things will show up. But as of right now, huh? What'd you say? Oh, cool. I accidentally pressed that. Great. I messed up. Okay, so you have your little rogues here. Where you switch them around. Every day they give you something new. That's cool. But here you go. You switch them around. Give you some stuff. And all of them have this stamina bar. You can see on the Jean, hers is like at 40 right now. But if we go over here to Arthur, he has 100. And you see these things in the background? All of them require stamina. So let's say we want to do this, right? That's 60, so now we have 40 stamina left. And stamina recovers over time. I think it's like a minute or so for stamina. So it recovers like within like an hour or so. But still, let's go ahead and pick this up. Okay. And if you guys probably have noticed, the characters talk kind of weird. They talk really fast. And it's not really... I don't really think it's Korean. I think it's just jumbled up words. Like gobbledygook. Like, it's nothing really substantial. At first, I kind of thought it was weird. But then, like, it kind of had a charm on me. Like, I felt, hey, this is actually... It's pretty nice. I'm not bothered by it. Alright, so we picked up everything in the house. Let's go ahead and take our rewards from our mail. This game does give you something every day, so that's nice. You have this weekly calendar. Not even weekly, it's based on time. You can either wait 5 minutes or give them $1 and you can get the next thing. I think if you play this game a lot, you'll just wait the time out and you'll grab the thing. Because by the time 5 minutes pass, you probably beat 2 maps and then you can just grab the item. So overall, like, time passing for this stuff doesn't take for too long. Then let's go ahead. I think that's kind of it. As far as the house, I don't want to cover everything because if you get download the game yourself, you can explore it yourself and you can see everything that they handle and give to you for your own. Let's just cover the characters real quick. So first you have your characters, your rogues. They all have their own attributes and their own way of fighting. So this is Jean here. She's a sorceress. And they have types too. She's a moon. He's a sun. He's a wind or leaf, I believe. And then he's snow. Something, I forget. You have equipment here. And this is, I feel, one of the cooler parts of this game. Because these characters have their own look. They have their own aspect to them. But you can change them up and equip new things to them. So let's try and equip this, right? So now she looks like that. I think it's really cool that they aren't limited to a certain look. But there are girl-only outfits and boy-only outfits, which is kind of a bummer. But we actually have a good one here, so let's go ahead and give her that. Oh, cool, we actually have the set. So there we go, and then you can turn the character and look at their character model. I think it's nice for chibis, but I think these are nice character models. As far as their graphics and design goes, everything is pretty down pat. Let's see if we have anything else we can add. Not really. So let's go ahead and go back. We can not level this character up. But if you want to level a character up, let's try to find one we can level up. None of them. They're all max level. God dang it. Why would I not... Well, whatever. You'll figure that stuff out on your own. They pretty much handhold you through most of the first part of the game. So we're going to go ahead and go on an adventure. And collect their item. That's for sure. Okay, so I think we're on this one. So let's go ahead and start this. Now this is basic gameplay. It's a bullet hell, I guess you could call it. This is sort of a bullet hell. Your characters run. If you don't touch the screen at all, they do the work by themselves. It's auto. This game is automatically. If that makes sense. Like, you don't have to do anything to make them go into auto. Not touching the phone makes them work on their own. But, say I did want to touch the phone, right? You're going to put your hand here at the bottom of the screen, and let's say I touch the left side, right? The character's going to start moving to the left, but if I slide them over to the right, there they go. So you can control it like this. Pretty simple. It's pretty smooth. Whoa. On harder levels, you want to take control of the characters yourself, because that's going to really help you. Because the AI is always going to waste their dodge feature on meaningless attacks that they can easily just step to the side and move away from. So let's see. Oops, we got hit there. We got hit there again. Okay, cool. The boss is dead. And that's it. That's all there is to the game. There is really not much else I can say about it. There's arena, but all the gameplay is the same. None of the gameplay is different whatsoever. So let's go ahead and go home real quick and show off the other stuff. Let's close that out. You have challenge modes, which you have quests, and these quests are normally limited a character or so. So this one you only can use that character. But if you had any of the other corresponding characters, so the gun one or the double gun character, they would go on the quest as well. Or this one, see, again, same thing. I backed out on accident. Here, same thing, and this has no character limitation. So all the quests are different, and then you need to level up your VIP. Then we have, if we go back, we have duel, which you have to search for an opponent, and you fight an opponent. Let's go ahead and challenge these dudes. From here, duels, you can't control them, so you just have to sit back and watch. They'll tell you how strong the other enemy team is, like a guesstimate of it. And so you think, maybe I could beat them that way. But again, you have to take into consideration that their attack power actually might not be based on like the attack and defense of their characters, but their skills. So if they can heal every 30 seconds, not even every 30 seconds, they can heal like 100 health every second, they're going to have a higher skill rating anyway because of that. My characters are pretty damn up there, so I'm not worried about it. You can have these characters who have a crazy amount of skill, right? Their skill points are like really big, but it's only because they have like a certain skill that helps them in battle normally. So see, look at this. I lost even though all my characters had a higher skill number than their characters. That means either they had just more dodge rates or anything else. Yeah, you really can't check it out. So you just have to look at them and kind of guess, unless you know all the equipment like in your mind. But I doubt there's someone who can memorize all the best rating equipment. There's a lot of equipment in this game. So let's try this team out and see if we win. I find it weird that like my leader lost even though he's crazy strong. He's stronger than the other two characters on my team. Him losing is weird to me. So we see here, okay, we took this team out. But even then, look how much we lost. At least health-wise. It's weird. But again, it's all because, just like in Fantasy War, a certain skill has to rate somehow. So, like I said, healing skills might be rated differently. They might be more valuable, and as such, they give you more points than other things. Or they're worth less points. I really don't know, because you would have to play around with all the other characters, and getting all the other characters is kind of hard. Okay, you also have friends. You can send them these tokens. Let's see if we have anything else. Nope. Okay, so I guess let's just do a bit more adventure. Okay, so we're here at the boss. We're gonna try to take him out. Let's just try and get this done with fast. See, like, controlling it with your own hand is it's just way easier, because everything's more concentrated too. They're not trying to shoot all around them. They're not in this like triangle formation. If you just shoot straight and face the enemy straight, you're going to be shooting them with everything you've got. So if we go here, we try to take him out, right? He's dead now. Go around. It's pretty simple stuff. This game is a time waster for sure. You can get deeper into the game. It obviously has deeper mechanics, but I don't think it's really gonna get you, like, the enjoyment of that isn't great because, okay, so let's go ahead and use our skills. Those cause massive damage. Ooh, we're almost, there we go. But yeah, this game is best used as a time waster. If it was a bit more simpler with its stats and stuff like that, I think it would be even better. Because you have to think about all these little things, and in reality, the gameplay just isn't as engaging. When you get beat, you're like, oh, that's BS. Like, you'll feel upset sometimes. Of course, you can just keep grinding and grinding and grinding, but still, the gameplay is just too simple for it to be even more deeper than that. Unlike, Post Night. We covered Post Night. And Post Night's leveling up system and his gameplay matched well with each other. This game, unfortunately, doesn't feel that way. And if we go here to adventure, I guess we should talk about while we're here. You can do a pass through the stage, so you can go really fast. If you click on this little card at the side, your character's just gonna go really fast. They're gonna beat the stage for you. As long as you clear the stage in 3 stars, they'll do it. See, look, absolutely meaningless. So if you struggle against any stage, in the end, it kind of doesn't matter, because once you get that 3 star, you can just zip by any stage over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know, past stuff feels weird to me because it's like, why skip the only factor of it being a game? After that, it's kind of just a maintenance game, but even then, it's not that great of a maintenance game. Because these characters can't do anything without stamina, and they use stamina pretty fast, so that's all we got there. Now, let's talk about getting some more characters, right? Because we go here, and you have all the other characters, right? These are the characters you own. Then, through here, you can unlock other characters as long as you have either the diamonds, or you clear a condition. So this one says clear chapter 16. If you clear chapter 16, then you'll unlock him for money, in-game money, the little coins up here. You can buy him with these instead of gems. So either you can just wait it out and try to, work yourself up to get the other characters. That's what I did for this one here. I don't remember what his condition was, but I unlocked him, and so, or at least I completed his condition, and then I unlocked him with money. And money you can get pretty easily in the game. The next one I'm trying to get is, I can't find it, right here. Yeah, right here. Chiyome. You have to win 150 duels. That's a pretty big amount to win, but also I could pay for it with 100 gems. I got 175, so it's possible. And I've been sitting around the 100 for a while now, at least gems, so it doesn't take very long to get to that number. It's just, you're gonna think, do I have to spend it again to get more? Who knows, right? And that's it. At least there was one character you had to pay for here. Right here. Here he is. He's a package product, so you can't get him with any of the, here he is. It's like a 30-day package. So you get him one time only. And I'm going to stick by my guns, and I'm still going to say I don't agree with free-to-play games having characters who you have to have through a paywall. But, I mean, when we look at it, it's only $10, and is not as egregious as $100. But still, I think the principle should stand no matter what, because some people vow to stay free-to-play. And I know it's kind of foolish in a free-to-play, community, but some people do that. They just decide, hey, I don't want to pay anything for it. And I don't think most businesses are going to, accept that kind of thinking, because in the end, they have to make money. So, this character is only $10. Like I said, it's not very egregious. It's just, I still do find it kind of annoying. Okay, and then let's talk about gems. Gems, you have a $100 option. So, $100 gets you 1,700. Let's go over here, check out how many. 100, 100, 100, 150. So, if you were to buy the $100 option, you get all the characters. But I'm pretty sure you actually don't even need to pay that much. You probably only need to pay around $80, but even then, the game saying is worth $100 around there for all the characters. In my opinion, and this is where I take the new stance, I feel if you're going to play a game like this, within your first month, you probably shouldn't use more than $30. So $30 gets you 330 plus 150, so about 480. That's about 3 to 4 characters at best, including the gems you'll get naturally. So if anything, you could do that one, the $30 option, if you've been playing for around a month, or you feel like you'll play the game for around a month, that's kind of your best option. That way you have a few characters to play around with, and you can earn everything else after that. And would I say Vincent is worth it since he's since you have to kind of pay for him? No, I don't think it's worth it then. And then of course you can buy gold, obviously. But if you buy the gems to buy the characters, you don't need gold. All you need gold is for leveling up, and you can get gold pretty naturally, especially when you have a new character. Leveling them up isn't very hard, especially early on, because your base team is going to be pretty strong anyway, and they're just going to rack gold fast. You'll have a lot of stamina too to keep doing missions. You see up there the bread is the amount of times I can keep doing missions, and so I have 657. A normal mission costs like 3. I can easily do 200 missions right now and not worry about it, because bread's going to keep coming in like that. And in fact, we're standing in front of the oven right now. We can go ahead and grab some more bread. So there we go, we got more bread now. Way more dough. So yeah, that's it. Let's just play a bit more, and then we'll just wrap up, because that's kind of it. There's nothing else to talk about when it comes to this game. You're best off trying to experience it. Dark Shine. Oh, Shine. I read that as Shine. It's Dark Shrine. Alright, let's go take these dudes out. Nothing special. Bam! Oh, shoot. I feel, because I've tried some harder levels, but the bullet hell aspect of it isn't really there. Like, it's a lot of bob and weave kind of stuff, really, in all honesty. The bosses can get annoying too, because sometimes they can just be totally unfair. And with how many particle effects are on the screen, that sometimes it's very hard to keep track of everything. Ooh. But that might be commonplace for bullet hell games. I am unaware. So if that is, please tell me, because I am more than willing to tell you that I don't know enough about a genre, and I don't know a lot about bullet hell genres, which is why I downloaded this game, because I wanted to learn a bit more about them and experience them. But so far, this one doesn't come off as super challenging, especially the story mode stuff. Yay, we win, I guess. Yay, grab that. Let's do a few more duels, actually. Duels are fun. They're sometimes soul-crushing to watch, but they can be fun at times. So let's see if we win this one. Probably not. Their leader's probably crazy strong. He froze up there for a second. Oh, wait, maybe we will win. Oh, wait. Oh, booyah. Yay. I don't think I'm anywhere close to winning 150 arena battles. I don't think I'll be playing the game that long anyway. It's a small game, if anything. I have to give them that. The game is small, like on your memory space, so you don't have to worry about it like clogging up your memory. Even though it's 3D, it's surprisingly small. I think we'll win. Yeah, I think we'll win. Like, everyone at this point should have 4 characters, because it's easy to get the 4th character. I think all you have to do is get to a certain point in the story. Yay. That's it for, I think it's called Rogue Life. I believe, I've already forgotten. It's a fun play. Definitely on my off time. I play it a lot in bed around the end of the day, but I don't take it very seriously. I can't find a reason to take it seriously either. That's all I can say about it. Anyway, this is our 10th episode of AppCast, and I hope we can go for even more. There's a lot of games, mobile games out there I want to cover, and see if they're really worth it. That's kind of the reason I started it, because there's so many games out there, and I didn't have a reason to like download them all, and now sharing them with everyone is very fun, and I like it a lot. So yeah, again, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.